Hello. All right, you guys, we're going to make a little Father's Day gift. And if you grab this stuff today, you can still get it in time with plenty of time to get it shipped in and actually complete a project before Father's Day on the 19th, okay? So first off, we are using, this is a Target find in the dollar section. And then we're gonna do fishing rules, but these rules are pretty funny. 1, bait your own hook. 2, clean your own fish. And 3, tell your own lies. Like my fish, I caught a 15-pound fish, right? When it was actually like 3. Just kidding. Some people do catch really big fish. They go out on those boats, and I don't know much about fishing. I just fished with my dad like when I was little, and that's about it. I just sat there. Like once it was baited, then I was fine, but I'd rather not touch all of that slimy stuff. Not me. I'll sit and I'll watch. I'll drink for you now. Now that I'm old enough, right? I'll sit and drink and they can fish. Yes. I guess it is good meditation though. Like, you know, that's kind of, yes, we hit 17,000 likes, you guys. Look at that. You guys did that overnight. I love it. I'm so excited. I came in here and I saw that this morning and I was like, oh, yes. Okay, sorry, the key word is fish. Okay, so I am fuzzing this quite a bit because this chalkboard surface is not one of mine. It didn't come from my website, so I want to be sure to fuzz it really well so it doesn't damage the surface or my transfer. I know. Are you guys excited? Ah, that's so much fun. Ah, no, don't do that. All right. When you do this on accident, just slowly pull it apart, okay? All right, now, very big, important, make sure you hang it on the correct side. So the hooks are here, so this, my left side is going to be the top. So let's put that on there the right way, yeah? I think this would be great to put on a shirt. I just couldn't find a shirt this morning to put one on for my dad. I was actually gonna make one for my brother too. He's not a dad, but he likes fishing. So I'll probably make them all one. All right, so now that I have that on, we're gonna be using 3 different colors. They actually come in the paste packet. That way I don't make you buy an entire jar. You really don't need the entire jar if you're just gonna do a couple of projects, okay? He loves fishing, good, see? There you go. So what I would do is you're going to squeeze the packet. You're gonna cut a corner. Now I highly recommend cutting the corner on the bottom, okay? See how I did that? Because at the top of it, whenever you go to fold this down, like let's say you don't use it all, you fold it down, you're going to know what color it is. Although that's white, you can't quite tell. But if I fold this down, I know what color it is based off of that, okay? So that's why we cut the bottom of it. It definitely will help you, okay? Now, if you don't have these color trays, it's totally okay. Get, you know, a foam plate just like you would, you know, paint with acrylic or something. I did make it to 17,000. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And you can also use like a piece of wax paper or parchment paper or just some plastic or whatever you have. I'm just gonna use this because this is what I have here. Okay. And I have my mini squeegee here. And then these are the other 2 colors we're gonna use. I have the jars already open, so that's what I'm gonna stick with using. Okay. All right. So we're gonna do Ocean Mist for the majority of the words, okay? You can use the white as well. I think either one would be pretty cool. But let's see. We'll start down here. We're just gonna use Ocean Mist on the rules. I think the white would look great. I just didn't have enough white here because I used half of the packet yesterday. But you could do it however you want. Now, since I'm probably going to be taking up a little bit more time, I'm going to do paste and pool. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see that. I'm going to work my way to the center here, and I'm going to pull this up carefully. Okay, see, I should have fuzzed it a little bit more. I see that it's pulling up some of the chalkboard paint, and that's why I always say you want to fuzz a lot when it's not our surfaces, okay? Because I don't know what this is actually made of. Yeah, they call it a chalkboard, but it's not. So, yes, hello. So we're gonna go ahead and dry this real quick. And then I will carefully set it back down. Okay, I'm not gonna even push down any of that. I'm just gonna make sure that this is flat, and we'll keep moving on up, okay? So let's do, I think we could do fishing rules in white. Let's do fishing rules in white. I think I can manage to get this all the way across. I do have a little bit more white over here, so I can just open up a new one if I need it. I do have a jar, but my jar, I need to get a new jar. So if you don't have a jar of white paste and you're going to be crafting quite a bit, get a jar of white paste. It is probably the most used color. So if you're unsure what colors to get, that's what I highly recommend, okay? And if you're a club member, today is the last day, but for the promo, if you're a club member, there's actually 2 bundles of 3 packs of jars, okay? So it's kind of hard to explain. And you get 50% off of them. So one of them, the one that I would recommend, happens to be white, the meadow green, and then also yellow. I love it. It's perfect for spring. It's perfect for so many things. And anyways, you get 50, that's 20 bucks you're saving. And that's how much it costs for your club membership. So practically, it's paying for your club membership that month, if you think about it that way, which is just $19.99. And that's what you save. So it's pretty cool. But if you're a club member, today is the last day to get those jars. They are 50% off on the website. It'll just be under special. So just log in as your club member. If you're not a club member, type in the word club, and I will send you a message in Messenger with some details, and you can check it out if you want. But white jar paste, it's like gold. It really is. It is like gold. Oh, thank you. Yes, we don't deliver there. We don't ship there yet, but I'm really hoping that sometime in the future they will. But I don't know. I don't have a timeline or anything like that either. So, but all we can do is hope that they'll get there sometime. Shipping is just so crazy right now. And there's so many rules whenever you're shipping to other countries. So I cannot imagine all the details behind it. I'm actually going to use a little bit of yellow, you guys. I didn't put yellow in the cart, but feel free to, like I said, these are actually the 3 colors you would get if you do the club and then purchase these. The other one is like brighter colors. I think it's like a bright pink and shoot, I don't remember. You have to just look at it. just look at it. It'll be fine. All right, so I'm gonna do green and I'm gonna do yellow, and then I'm gonna mix them a little bit, okay? So how am I gonna do that? I'm gonna do, let me take off some of that. So I'm gonna do, let's see, I'm gonna do like that, okay? And then I'm gonna come in with a little bit of yellow right here on the belly of it. And then we're gonna come in, we're gonna use our finger. Oh man, I forgot I ran out of napkins. Let me use this one. I'm just gonna come in and I'm going to swirl it around a little bit, just to kind of mix the colors there. Okay, and then I can actually come in with, we'll just do the blue. I meant to do this first. I didn't mean to get the hooks yellow, but I accidentally did. It's fine. Okay, so there's one. I'll go ahead and do this one over here. Blue with a little bit of yellow. And we're just gonna mix right in there. Okay, and we're gonna pull this up. Let me actually scrape off some of that. Because when you have too much paste on there, you guys, it looks a little funny. It like bubbles up just a tad bit, and I personally don't like the way it looks. So I always like to scrape off as much excess as I can. Yes. Shipping is going up June 1st. For us in the US, it's just $1, so I did post that. Unfortunately for Canada, it goes up a little bit more. I just really hope everything settles down and we're able to go back to normal prices, but man, this stuff is no joke, that's for sure. I'm honestly surprised that they've gone this long without raising prices. So, I mean, it's inevitable. The other one is Black Velvet, Candy Apple, and Couture Teal. Oh, okay, cool. So, thank you. Thank you, Sonia. So this is the other one. It's these three colors, Candy Apple, Black, and Couture Teal. So there's 2 sets of 3 jars. One of them is these 3 colors, and then the other one is this one. And they are 50% off for club members only. So you save $20 when you get all 3. Okay. All right, so now let's do this last one. I guess we can kind of do, we'll go, we'll put white on the belly. Okay, and then we could do green and blue. And I'll throw in some blue in here. I kind of want to, I really don't know my fish, you guys, but I'm trying to think of like a bass in my head as I'm trying to do this. Which I know there's like a bunch of different kinds, but the one I'm used to seeing might look a little bit like this. I don't really know. But we're gonna blend it just a little bit. They're more like stripes, so it's like a light tan with a green tint to it. So that's what I'm going for. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit of water to my finger because the white seemed to dry up just a tad bit, and I really want to blend in the blue into the white, and let's hope that worked. cockle beans. Okay, so let's take that off completely. Set that in my drawer. Now I clean mine on a bath mat, and I have my jar of water here. I'm just gonna soak up my board eraser, and I'm gonna start with the bottom because that blue on the very bottom that we did the rules in, we started that at the very beginning. So we wanna get that off. Okay, and the board eraser is going to be your best paste removal, okay? It does look like a trout, right? Like I said, I know nothing about fishing. All I know is what a bass looks like, and so I went with the colors. You color it whatever you want. Yeah, I've got no idea. Can you tell? But anyways, you guys type in the word fish, and I will send you the details on how you can get your hands on this design. If you order it probably within this first couple of days of June, like today and the first couple of days of June, you should be able to get it in with plenty of time to make something for Father's Day. Whether you want to put it on a shirt, if you do, you want to make sure you get ink and not paste. Okay, and I think it'd be really cool. Same process, except you don't have to pull it up in between. Ink takes a long time to dry, and so you can do the entire shirt, and then you can pull your design up all at one time. Okay, so now that I have cleaned front and back, I'm gonna let that dry for a bit, and I'm gonna come in, close these up, and I'm gonna show you guys what our design looks like. It is super cute. And let's see, one more. And then today is the last day for buy two transfers, get one free. I don't think they'll ever do it again because it's typically buy 3 transfers, get 1 free. But it's buy 2. So make sure you go and you grab all the transfers you need. And then you will get entered into a drawing. If every purchase over $25 on my website, like I said, you'll get entered into a drawing. So that's good. I highly recommend you buy transfers of the same size. So like this is a C size transfer. It's super easy because if you go to transfers on my website, at the bottom of like the side, like the tabs on the side, it'll say sizes. So just click size C and it'll show you all the options, okay? That way, they're all the same price. They're like $24.99. So if you buy 2 of them, you get 1 free. That's saving $25, okay? And it ends today, May 31st. Yeah, it is pretty big. You just circled it in your catalog. I know, it is super cute though, isn't it? So I'll show you a little bit closer. I think it came out really good. Yay. So, however you want to do it, you get to design it yourself. So type in the word fish, I'll send it to you. And then if you wanted to get the 3 jars, one of the 3 jars like this, these two sets of jars are 50% off for club members only. So if you want info on club, type in club below. If you're already a club member, all you have to do is log into your club account from my website, and they will be under specials, okay? So they're $20 off. That's half price for 3 jars, okay? And it's just these 3 colors, okay? So you can't change them or anything. So this is the one I highly recommend. This one is great as well because black and teal are also my go-tos, but this jar of white is gold. You don't have to be a member to order. No, just type in the word fish. I will send you the link and you can order it. It's the same pricing. You just pay regular shipping. Club members just get a few extra perks as far as like if you buy $50 online today, and it'll pop up an option. You guys, somebody unliked it. to take me down to $16.99.99. Rude. I'm kidding. It's fine. But anyways, you'll go there. What was I saying now? That just completely distracted me. $50. Okay, so the promo for this month, today's the last day for it. If you buy $50 online, it will prompt you before checking out if you'd like to donate $5 to Watts of Love. And Watts of Love is a great organization, absolutely wonderful. I recommend doing it. I even have an event set up on this page. Just go to the top of my page, click event, and click Watts of Love silent auction. And there is a video in there with, I am talking with the founder of Watts of Love and the organization, and we chat about the organization. So if you want to check that out, feel free to do that. But if you do the $50 and the $5 donation, you actually get a free size A transfer, which is a $10 value. You don't get to choose it. It will be a mystery. But if you're a club member, you end up getting 2 free transfers. So that's a $20 value. So that's like one of the perks for club. Club also has $4.95 shipping today, and regular customers get $6.95 shipping. Tomorrow it goes up to, I believe, $8.99 shipping for customers, but $5.99 for club members. So it's still going to be a few dollars cheaper. Yes, so feel free, type in the word 2 people unliked. That's great. Good job, guys. It's okay. We didn't need them anyway. Feel free to type in the word fish, and I will tell you where I got the board as well as anything. So if I tell you and you forget, just go back to the message. But I did get it at Target. And let me show you a little closer. Do you see that spot in the middle right there? So that's actually the transfer pulling up the paint from the board. And it did it again down here somewhere. Oh, like right around your. Kind of hard to see. But right around your, it actually pulled up some of the paint. So I highly recommend fuzzing it. I probably fuzzed it about 5 to 7 times. I might recommend if it's brand new, do like 10 to 15, okay? Just to be on the safe side, because they are extremely, extremely sticky. Sonia, I am shipping out the rest of the stuff, as much stuff as I can today. Yay. Alrighty, you guys. Well, that is going to be it for right now. I will be back on later this evening. Maybe around, somebody's playing with my emotions. That's too funny. Your husband loves to fish too. Yay. Well, that's good. Yes, you can wash the fuzz cloth. It's just like a regular towel. I like it because it has 2 different sides. So this side is dirty, but the reason mine is dirty on this side is because of the water. What I do is I take my transfers like this, right? So while they're wet, I will set them like that to help me dry off some of it, okay? So this helps dry my transfer a little bit faster if I'm needing to either reuse it right away, or maybe I want to dry it so I can put it up faster. So when I do that, all of the water, like the dirty water from here, goes onto this side. Now that's the microfiber side. I use this side, the terry cloth side, to actually fuzz my transfer on. So as you notice, that side, well, except for over here because somebody accidentally used the wrong side. This side is typically always clean, okay? Because I don't use that side. I only use that side to fuzz transfers only, okay? They're having fun unclicking and clicking, which is fine. It kind of cracks me up. To your apron, plus the paste. I know, Carmen, it's awesome. Like, I love all the stuff. Once you try, you're just like, okay, I need to have this, 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 and this. Yes, you can make shirts, but you want to buy ink. Okay, so there's two different things. Here, let me show you the one with the green. So they're the same color, but one is paste, one is ink. The white lid is ink, and this is what you'll put on t-shirts similar to mine. And you will need to heat set it, okay? I have tons of videos here on this page. Just find one with a shirt, and it'll give you the information. But you apply the ink on, and it tells you all the supplies you also need. You apply the ink, let it dry. Once it's dried, you will heat set it. 350 degrees, 30 seconds. And super easy, front and on top, and then on the inside as well, just to help it stay as vibrant as you can, right? Okay, so I'm gonna put the backer sheet back on this one real quick so you guys can see. But that came out really good. That was like a perfect size. And let's see, this shiny side, we're gonna put this back on. Or do they come from the, do you have these, or do they come from, anytime you order from my website, it comes from the company. I don't ship from the company. Like anytime you order on my website, they ship it. If I shipped it, you guys wouldn't be getting it for about 2 months. Let me just tell you the truth. So I'm very thankful that we have a website that you can shop from. I personally get credit for it, but you have to make sure that my name is in the top right-hand corner. Sometimes there's glitches, technology can always be funny. Make sure my name is in the top right-hand corner, or in the URL, it says Spoiled by Brie, okay? And then that will be me. And if you ever have issues or you need to look up something, I have access and I can pull up your name and all of your orders, as long as you put them on my website, okay? So, alrighty. Okie dokie, guys. Well, thanks so much for hanging out, and I will see you guys a bit later. And other than that, have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys soon, okay? Bye, y'all.